Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Getting a little bit of an earlier start this morning. Been up for quite a while. And I thought I may as well come to the model table and finish getting the little parts cleaned up here. I was just noticing that the sun, just as a coincidence, is just peeking over the bridge right now. I think the official sunrise time was this morning in Winnipeg was 6:49, but we never actually see it at sunrise time because we can't see over the berm. We can't see the horizon, so I think that's what they mean when they say sunrise. Now I often wonder when the official sunrise, and let's say it says 6:49 a.m. Does that mean when you can see the entire sun sitting on the top of the horizon, or when you get the first little glimpse of it? I don't know, or maybe halfway up. It doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be another episode where I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff off camera. Not much to say here. I think I may as well just push the stop button and get these parts cleaned up. And that piece that we straightened up yesterday, it actually looks pretty good. I'm probably going to bend the others worse trying to nip the piece of flashing off the side of it. Anyway, let's very carefully try and get these parts cleaned up. So many of them are really, really delicate. And I guess that's what's going to give this engine block, I guess you'd call it, what's going to make it look good is all the detail. And according to the painting and marking guide, most of it gets gets painted the same color. So, although maybe I should zoom in here and take a look. Like these little, where these pressure relief valves go on, they almost look like they're a different color. They almost look like they're a darker green. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And some of this other stuff looks like it's blue. Some sort of like the push rods for the rocker arms. Okay. Well, we'll do the best we can. I'm just going to go ahead now and work at this, get them cleaned up, and maybe by then Missy the dog will be by. Yeah. Last night, a funny thing happened. Missy was outside. She came by around, I guess it was around 7 in the evening, and I heard her bark out in the front. So I went out with my little dog treat, and I guess I went out too early, and I distracted Missy, and she didn't do her business like she was supposed to. So I don't know why I thought of that now. I guess I'm going to have to wait and make sure that, Max is ready for me to come out, because if Missy is distracted and thinks she's going to get a treat, she doesn't tinkle, and then have to take her back in the house and wait. Yeah, funny little dog, Dogs are funny. Do you ever watch a dog try to lay down? And find a place to lay down, and it'll look at a spot where it wants to lay down, and it'll look at it, and it'll turn around and turn around and turn around. Then eventually it'll lay down. Everything has to be just right. Yeah. Okay. Boy, was that a very useless piece of conversation. Let's turn the camera off here and get these pieces cleaned up. Okay. I think I have all my plastic parts cleaned up and ready to be glued into place. Now, except we got to get the photo etch yet. We need 6 number 12s and 6 number 13s, and that's okay. Okay, these are the 12s. and these are the 13s. You know, little by little, we're getting all the parts nipped off the photo etch sheet. It's one thing I do like about this kit. There's very little photo etch, and most of it seems to be, you know, fairly easy to deal with. Although I think the part that we took out of here, what was it? I can't remember anymore. It took a little bit of finagling, but we got it. We got it. Okay. A lot of these pieces all get painted the green here. So I think we could probably go ahead and maybe assemble a lot of this motor. This piece here, I think we deal with that in step 43 because it doesn't show it being put on anywhere in 42. Although there is another part we could put in here. Where is it now? My tweezers are here, and it is, where did I see that? Here it is. Okay, this piece right here also gets put in here somehow. Yeah, this piece is actually this piece right here. Maybe we should do that first, and then this thing is completed, and then we'll go ahead and put some of these larger pieces together. Be interesting to see how these things have to go. I kind of know. Well, we'll deal with it when we get to it. Our U6 is already glued onto the S28. Did that a few days ago. But this little piece here, the S64, it appears that, see if I can move you in just a little closer. Okay, it appears that somehow it goes underneath here. And it's supposed to look like I believe it's supposed to go like that. So maybe we'll let gravity be our friend here if we turn the whole thing upside down. And then we turn this upside down so that we keep everything positioned right. Maybe I should be using the helping hands here. Then this is supposed to go in, I believe, like this. Oops. I think once we get some glue in there, it'll stick in there. As near as I can tell, it goes all the way in. Okay, let's get the helping hands rigged up and hold this at just the right angle. Yeah, I think that's something like that should work. Once we get the glue in there, it's going to want to stay in position. Oh, come on. This is not that complicated. Okay, I think that's seated all the way down there. It feels like it is. Okay, I think that's actually going to be quite believable once it's all painted. Right now it kind of looks like something I sucked up with my insect aspirator, doesn't it? Some sort of beetle that you'd find in South America. Now, I am wondering, can we maybe use the quick setting here to glue these pieces together? Pretty sure it's going to be a flat area against a flat area, just like this. Yeah. Yeah, that should work. Maybe we'll let gravity be our friend here and fasten this thing like this. Yeah, that might work. I'm just going to recompose here. I'm going to grab it with a helping hand so it doesn't want to fall over on me. Oh, I guess that's fairly flush. I thought maybe this seam was maybe going to hold it up, but I think it's going to be all right.
Are you home, Ron?
Oh, Missy's here. I'll be right there, Max. Okay. This was not.
Time to visit?
Sure. And here she is, the one with the waggly tail. Okay, here we go. Should we go visit with Max? No, it's not quite as nice out here today.
Cloudy, a bit smoky. Maybe rain today?
I think I saw last night they said something about 30% chance of rain. Okay. Now you Missy, you wait. You wait until I sit down. Okay. She got me, yeah. Yeah.
He calls a lipper. A lipper. He caught a lipper.
That's okay. Yeah. I'm sure it won't kill me. No, I'm sure it won't kill me. You're such a friendly little thing, aren't you?
So we're off to the Y today. Brady's workman for the back door just continues not to show up. And she phoned him and he hasn't phoned her back, so.
Does he have any of her money yet?
No. The pair of small contractors and subcontractors. It could be anything, you know.
Yeah.
They got too many jobs, or they're drinking too much, or
Yeah.
there's no way of knowing.
Yeah. Yeah, no way of knowing.
When you pick up your book, your phone book or whatever, to contact someone for kind of take what you get. And if you're a woman like Rainey and she's doing the contacting, they don't take you very seriously. If they had me on the phone, they would take me seriously.
Well, Missy, what do you smell? You smell something in the air, don't you? Yeah. I'm going to turn the camera off. My arm is getting sore. Yeah. Okay, I think we're done with the 360. And Missy the dog, Missy the dog. Now, where were we? We had put some glue on here. This is dry now. I have to rehydrate, so let's do it. You know, this, you find this interesting. I knocked this over 3 days ago. The lid was loose. I lost about half of it. I quickly mopped out. It went on the green cloth here. You can probably see the stain away over here. And I mopped it up as much as I could with a paper towel and threw the paper towels out. And then I had to have my windows open for a while. Okay, now this should stick. This is evaporating quickly. Okay, let's get this on here. It could be that this glue is not going to work out as good as I'd wanted. Okay, maybe we'll put a little down in the crack right here. Okay, turn it around and do the other side. Just let it wick its way in. Okay, put a little bit of pressure on this now. I think that's going to be all right. I was looking at the manual here and I was trying to figure this out because it shows that this piece here goes up against the side of the cylinder, and it indicates, just let me back out just a little bit here. Okay, it indicates that this goes on to what looks like there should be a little circle there, but I think that what's happened is the trumpeter has just drawn that in to show where it goes, but there isn't actually anything on there. Now there is markings on the other side, but I don't think that's what this is all about. I think, yeah, because clearly it shows that this the crankshaft where it comes out here, it is on this end. Anyway, let's just take this one here, and we'll move back in a bit. All right, now would that lay properly on there in any shape or form? Not really. It doesn't really fit there. Well, let's just turn it over and see. Maybe no, that's not right either. That's not right either. It's got to go like this somehow. But it doesn't really, it doesn't really lock into place anywhere. There's nothing on here that. Well, what would happen if I put this on? Okay, now this is supposed to go like that, and these ones go on the other side. Oh, you know what? It works like that, I think. Yeah, it works like that. Okay. So we'll put we'll put this one on first. I don't think we need to glue these to the cylinders. They just have the illusion of actually being there. So we'll put some. Let's just sort of recompose a little bit. We don't need the manual anymore. So let's just twist ourselves around, and maybe I'll put the camera down on the table here and get it out of my way. Okay, that's better. Now, we'll use the extra thin here. Now, if I put it along the inside of this, it's probably not going to wick its way up and over. Maybe the best way to do this will be to put the glue on the inside of this. I'll just move this back for the time being here. Now this is the not the quick setting, so I do have a few seconds, but not very many. Now all of these pieces are going to get painted that green, the 336. I suppose I could put some down in there. Okay, let's go around this one more time here. And get it locked down into place there so that it looks like these I imagine these would be possibly the exhaust. One would be intake and one would be exhaust. Okay, that feels like it's down. Now this one here, it has to go somehow like this. I wonder if I should maybe be turning it up a little bit at a bit of an angle. Kind of like this. So that we're kind of letting gravity be our friend, if you know what I mean. You know, hold it at about an angle like. Yeah, I'm going to incorporate the helping hands here. Okay, I'm back. You know what I just noticed? I don't know why I didn't see this before, but there is little marks right here, and here, and here. I guess the way the light was hitting it before, I just couldn't see it. But they're definitely there. Okay, now we'll get the helping hands going here. Maybe I gotta lean it back just a little bit more here. Okay, it kind of locks in place like this. Alright, let's find places where it's making contact. Well, it's kind of like that. All right, let's rely on some melding going on here. I'm glad this isn't a 16 cylinder. Yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. I know you can see the glue on there, and you're thinking, oh, it's too much, it's too much. Oh, it's not that one. This one. But once that's painted, okay. Oops, I bumped the helping hands. I think everything's still okay though. Okay, let's just leave that. I think that's not gonna fall out of there anyway. Okay, you know what? It's 10 minutes to 1. I want to be able to get out and have a quick scoot yet today. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits here for today. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm just turning this around so you can sort of see what's been going on. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow. Now, just a very quick update here, in case there's somebody who was wondering, or maybe a little bit worried. The walkers did come by this morning at about 16 minutes after 7.